Okay, let's begin our Qigong class. So put your hands on your lower abdomen and let's do some breathing down here into your belly. Inhale and expand your lower abdomen as you fill your lungs with air. And then exhale and let your belly relax back towards your spine. Focus on your breath and use your breath to bring you more into the present moment. Just let go of everything you've been thinking about all morning and focus your full attention right here and right now. And now let's do a little more breathing. So put your hands, maybe it's a little above your waist, just below your rib cage, and press in, then breathe in. Keep the pressure. So you have to challenge your breathing muscles to get a nice breath in. Inhale, expand while you're pressing, and then exhale, keep on pressing. Wake up your diaphragm. And then go ahead and put your hands on your lower abdomen, on your lower back, and then bend your knees a little bit. Now breathe into your hands. When you inhale, maybe drop your tailbone down a little bit. Lengthen your lower back on the inhale, and then exhale and let that relax. This is kidney breathing. You're breathing into the low back kidney area. And then bring your arms down by your sides. And let's do a little bit of knocking on the door of life. Twist from your hips and your waist. Relax your arms, relax your shoulders. And you're just tapping across your low back and across the front of your waist with your hand and your forearm for a nice general stimulation. Lots of acupoints, stimulate all of your organs. And now, if you did class last week, you may remember that we had a wider stance and we were shifting weight side to side. But this week, let's do it this way. It's just a little bit different. And then next time you exhale, let your arms wind down. And now let's do spinal cord breathing. Breathe in and maybe arch your back just slightly, pull your elbows back, and then exhale and round over. Breathe in, open your chest, and exhale. Keep repeating this movement. So we've already done twisting for the spine, side twisting right and left. And now we're going to do arch and curl, so forward and back. Feel your spine, feel your breath. Start to activate your energy. And inhale and exhale. Let your arms come down by your side. And now let's have the dog wags the tail. So you start by just letting your hips go side to side and then allow your spine to go side to side, left and right. We're just going to get the spine going in all the directions that it goes. It's similar to moving the body like a river, only it's a lot smaller movement. Later on in class, we'll be doing lots more movements with the spine. And then next time you exhale, go ahead and slow down and stop and feel your body. So we've done 6 directions. We did twisting right and left, and we did arch and curl forward and back, and then we did the side to side movement. Now let's do one more. I can think of one more way we can move the spine, and that's lengthen, elongate. So bring your arms up and let's have picking cherries. So just reach one arm up and then the other arm up. This will especially lengthen the low back. Give you a little bit of a stretch all the way up into your mid and upper back too. Keep on breathing. Fairly slow movement so you can have a chance to really feel the lengthening of your spine, one side and the other side. And then bring your arms out and down. And let's do some knee bends. So just like this, have your feet underneath your hips, so not too wide, because we're going to add a little bit of something to it. And so it's just here, bend your knees, and then bring your hands back. So your hands just go forward a little bit here, like in a regular squat, and then you're going to push your hands back behind you a little bit. So let's do a few like that. So inhale and exhale. Just go down as far as you feel fairly comfortable with. If your knees are a problem, then don't bend too much. If they're really a problem, then maybe you want to leave this out. You always want to adjust all of the exercises to really suit you on how you are today. You put your rear end out behind you. You're stimulating the strength of your legs. And now let's add something. So after this part, you push your hands back and then you lift up your heels. And then do another one. Strengthens the feet. You might want to adjust the width of your stance. If your feet are too wide, it gets a little bit more difficult. Exhale on this part. One more like that. Now let's change it up again and turn it into the pump. So you bring your arms up and then throw your arms back, right? So you can also do a little bit of a heel tap on that. Exhale on that when the arm swings back. You can think of it as releasing stress and tension from your body. You're also pulling energy up through your legs, strengthening your legs, and guiding energy with your arms down into your lower back. And then just keep your feet down on the floor for a few more. And last one. And then slow down. Feel your body. Breathe in and breathe out. And then put your hands behind your back. And let's slow down a little bit here and do some head rolls. Let your breathing calm down. Just slowly roll your head. Remember not to force this, just be gentle. Try and relax your shoulders as much as you can. If your hands like this don't work for you, you can just put your hands on your back or just hold your forearms. And then make your head go the other way. Do a few movements to get your neck warmed up. And then slowly stop and bring your arms down by your side and take a breath, feel your body. And then bring your hands together in the prayer position in front of your chest. And then let's do the swimming dragon. So for this one, we're going to use the legs close together. We call it a closed stance. And if you want to, you can put your legs right next to each other if that works for you. It depends on how your legs and hips are all formed and put together. Then you just bend your knees a little bit and then push your hands out over to the right. And then your hips and your head go to the left. And then you come back through the center, do the same thing through the other side. You're guiding your energy to zigzag around through your body. And we'll also go through some of the energy centers, the heart, the solar plexus, and the lower dantian. So right here, we're at the heart level. And you just bend your knees a little bit more as you sway side to side. The swimming dragon is known to be a longevity exercise. And now put your fingers and hands so they face straight forward, and then do the same movement, but now a little bit lower. So it's in front of your solar plexus. Take a few of these movements to get into the flow of this movement. And now let's go down a little bit farther. So fingers face down. And this is sort of like the dragon is wagging its tail. And you can even do like this with your hand as you go from side to side. And you're spiraling the energy all the way down here, down into your lower dantian. And awakening the energy in your spine. And now let's go back up to the solar plexus position. So the fingers point forward. And then come back up in front of your heart center here. And now come back to the center and we'll do a little bit more of a swimming type of movement. So it's like this. It's really your spine that's doing it. So it's not just this, it's more spine. We're going to keep into that same movement of the spine. Let the dragon really swim, and then let your hands swim up in front of your forehead. And then let your arms go up over your head and lift up your heels. Do a little balance. And then bring your hands down. All right. So let's add a few details to that. And I think you'll catch on to it really easily if you just follow along with me. And one thing you want to be ready for is instead of going back and forth multiple times in each one of these positions, we're just going to do once. So it'll be once at the heart, once at the solar plexus, and then once all the way down, and then go back up. Right? So we'll add that on, and also a little element of gathering energy and awakening your energy. So start with your hands like this. So my hands are still together in the prayer position, and then bend the knees a little bit. And it's like you're resting your head. This is like, you can say this is the sleeping dragon. And then you make a circle with your arms out in front of you. This is like gathering energy. Gather energy in, and then awaken your energy. Let's do one more time. And let's do our zigzag on the way down. So at the chest level, and now solar plexus, and now lower dantian, and now solar plexus, heart, and then go swimming. Maybe you want to swim lower, and then start coming back up, building up a lot of strength, keeping the spine mobile. Let your hands come up in front of your forehead and then up over your head, and then lift your heels. And bring your arms down. Well, let's do that again, but we'll go in the other direction. So here, take a little nap here for your sleeping dragon, and then inhale as you pull energy into your system. Repeat that. Let's do 3 of those. And then start to do our zigzag on the way down. So it's chest, and then solar plexus, and then all the way down, solar plexus again. You're just weaving and spiraling energy throughout your whole system. And then lots more spiraling. Bring your arms up, hands in front of your forehead, and then let your arms swim up all the way. Lift up your heels. And then bring your hands down. Pause here and take a breath in and out. One more time, breathe in and out. And then open your legs a little bit wider, about shoulder width, not too wide. And we're going to do another breathing exercise. So this is the turtle. So you bend your knees, and it has three options for positions. So we do that kidney breathing that we did at the beginning of class without the hands back there. So you're in this position. You can hold on to your thighs like this if you want to, or if you want to get a little bit lower, you can put your, rest your forearm on the top of your thighs. Or if you want even more of a challenge, you can take your elbows and press into the inside of your knees. And then in this position, you do some breathing. So I'll see if you can see it. It's subtle. So you're like this in one of those positions. I'm going to use this one right now. And then inhale. Breathe into your belly and see if you can also breathe a little bit into your lower back. Breathe in. Maybe there's a subtle movement there of an elongation. One more breath. And then slowly stand up. Maybe you'll feel the energy expanding throughout your system. It's like energy cleansing. Feel that. And then we'll inhale and exhale. And then smooth your chi all the way down. First, we do a stimulating part of the exercise, and then we do a more relaxing part. Just smooth your chi down. And then this time, put your hands together over your lower abdomen. Take a few centering breaths. Even though right now it's spring, we've come into spring, but sometimes, especially at the transitions, you can still have, like, I always feel a little bit cold, even colder than during the winter. And these exercises for the kidney are really excellent warming and strengthening exercises. Let's do that one more time. So you choose your position, and let's do that. Take some breaths into your belly, and if possible, back into your lower back. Take a few more breaths. Just bend down as low as you feel comfortable with, and your eyes are looking down at the floor. You're not dropping your head. Your neck is just straight from your spine, but you're not looking forward. And then next time you exhale, put your hands on your thighs and very slowly stand up and feel the energy expansion through your system. And then smooth your chi down. Put your hands on your lower abdomen And just take the moment to check in, feel your body, feel how your energy circulation, blood circulation, it's all been awakened along with our sleeping dragon. And then bring your hands down by your sides and shake out a little bit. Do a little bouncing, a little shaking. And now, when we exhale on this, shaking up your energy, and let's do the kidney sound, which is this sound. It's like the sound of the wind blowing on a mountaintop or maybe blowing out a candle. Let blow away all your fears. Let go of anything that's limiting you or stopping you from achieving your highest potential. And then slowly come to a rest. Now feel your body. And we'll do another exercise that is uh, for the kidney energy flow. So here we go. Back of the hands start facing each other, and we do the fountain. So you bring your hands up, the back of your hands up the center line, right up to about the collarbone here. And then open your hands to the front, and then circle your hands down, back of the hands. As you bring your arms up, your hands up, see if you can have a little waving motion through your spine. And hips slightly forward here, hips slightly back, and undulate through your spine as much as you can. Inhale as you bring up energy through the bottom of the feet, inside of the legs, up the center line, and then let it flow through your whole body on this exhale here. So it's inhale and exhale. First point on the kidney meridian is on the bottom of your foot, just uh, behind the ball of your foot, at the beginning of the arching part of your foot, in the middle there. And then the kidney meridian comes up the inside of your leg. So you're guiding energy up through there. And then the two lines continue on either side of the center line. And then open your arms out. Pull up the energy of life into your system and let it circulate. And once you get into the flow of the movement, see if you can really focus more on the spine. Little undulation of the spine, even if there's not really much movement, just let your mind start down around the tailbone and the sacrum, and then come up. It was really a wave motion of your spine. And it's fairly subtle, but you can start to feel it as you keep repeating the movement. Three more. Inhale. Exhale. And then hold an energy ball in front of you. Feel your hands. Feel the energy sensation. Maybe you want to play a little with that energy ball. Expand and contract. Do gentle, fairly slow movements. And now let's do another exercise where you are using your spine, that wave motion of undulating through the spine. And this one's inspired by the hummingbird. So bring your hands up like here. And so this is the hummingbird dives down or swoops down. Maybe you've noticed that hummingbirds kind of do a dance. They'll go up and soar down. And see if you can get that undulation of the spine going in this one. Keep repeating this movement. Start with your knees bent a little bit and then undulate through the spine. It's fairly subtle, but there's definitely, you can start to feel the muscles activating and the joints in your spine getting loosened up. So the fingertips point up. You pull your energy ball up and then let it dive back down. Are the hummingbirds really dancing or playing? Or maybe it's some kind of a display. And now let's make that a little bit quicker. Make the circle a little bit slower. You start to use your spine a little different way. Maybe you can feel that you're using your abdominal muscles a little bit more, even down to the pelvic floor. And then make it even smaller. Just breathe through that movement. And then just hold the energy ball in front of you. Breathe in and breathe out and feel the energy sensation on your hands. It's very likely that that feeling has been enhanced. You can really feel some kind of a sensation between your hands now. And then do one more exercise. Let's do Zen circles. So your left hand will stay where it is here, and then your right hand, the back of your hand, circles around. Maybe you've seen some Japanese calligraphy. It's just a big circle. You could say it represents all that is. It represents the visible and the invisible, the form and the formless. So you just twist a little bit from the hips and circle your arm around. Relax your shoulders. You can breathe in as you bring your arm up and exhale as you bring your arm back down. Very soothing, very calming. This is when we can really absorb more energy. The space between things, between objects, maybe even if you look up in the night sky, the space between stars, that's where energy lies, and it is more free, more available for us to soak it in. And then this time, let's change and go the other direction. Back of the hand leads, and create the circle the other way. It doesn't have to be a huge circle or a huge arm movement. Just twist from the hips, really not much of the waist, just one movement with the hips. Inhale as your arm comes up, exhale as it floats back down. Make one more circle. And then let's have centering. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale. And then just center your energy down your center line between your upper dantian, your mind, your heart, and your lower abdomen, lower dantian. Settle your energy. And now this time, just bring your hands together over your lower abdomen. Bring your legs a little closer together. And let's do a little more bamboo in the wind. Allow your system to absorb all that energy we've been circulating and then accumulating. Take one more breath. And then relax your arms down by your side. And let's do a short meditation. So for this meditation, you can sit down or lie down. So make yourself comfortable. You might want to get a sweater or a blanket. Put something on your feet so you can stay warm. And we'll use that extra energy we've accumulated to go into a deep meditation. So once you're comfortable, you can close your eyes. Take some deep breaths. And if you're sitting, you can put your hands together, the palms together, and put that in your lap. If you're lying down, you can go ahead and just put your hands by your side. Or if you want, you can put your hands on your lower abdomen. Now tune into your breath. Focus on your breath. Let your breathing be slow and deep. In through the nose and out through the nose. And let your mind rest into the breath. Let your breath sweep up your mind like the tide of the ocean. It expands and it returns. When the mind and the breath unify, we become present. We can drop into the present moment, knowing that we're safe and secure, knowing that we're connected to all that is, and knowing that this moment is always with us. Relax, relax into the moment. And as you relax, notice that your breath becomes deeper, slower. And as your breath deepens and slows down, the energy within you gets stronger. It starts to vibrate at a higher frequency, a frequency that resonates with your highest expression of yourself. That high frequency is you. That frequency is harmonizing in a place that feels good. We're like an instrument. And after your Qigong practice, we feel like we're tuned up. We're in tune with the universe. And as the relaxation deepens, the energy, the frequency, the vibration heightens. It heightens to the point where we feel integrated. We integrate body, mind, and spirit. Feel how the breath is very slow now. Neck and shoulders are relaxed. Energy is moving through you and going just where it needs to go. Helping you to go even deeper into meditation. Deeper into that feeling of equanimity and balance. And slowly bring your hands over your lower abdomen. And rub your hands in a circle on your belly. Stir in all that energy you cultivated in today's practice. And then slowly open your eyes and move from meditation consciousness to waking consciousness. And then bring your hands in front of your chest and let's have pause for a moment of gratitude. A moment of gratitude for any special piece of your life that you are grateful for. And then go ahead and rub your hands together. And sweep down your chest, sweep down your arms, take a stretch, and take all that energy out into your day. Thank you for joining in the class.